alternative. Yes, we are doing How To Tuesdays. And today with us, we have Miss Jeanette Co from Brainfit Studio. Okay, it's summer, it's hot. I know your brain is kind of toasting somehow out there. And we want your brains to be strong at whatever age. This is for whatever age, right, Jeanette?
Right.
Okay, so at whatever age, we want your brains to be strong, to be healthy. We've got a long ways to go, people. Okay, until May 9, you need your brain functioning 100% on that day. So today we are going to tell you, Jeanette from Brainfit Studio is going to tell you how to train your brain to be stronger or healthier. These are very easy things to do, right?
Right.
Okay, so where do we start, Jeanette?
All right. So, okay, what I'm going to give is actually general tips, no? Applicable not just, for school-age children, but also, adults, no?
Okay.
The key here actually, very, as what you've said, no, Jada, very easy to do, but, it calls for discipline talaga.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, so 5 tips lang.
Okay,
so,
5 tips.
So the first one is basically exercise. Number 1, make sure that you exercise.
What do you mean? It's like physically exercise?
Yes,
okay.
physical exercise. No, whatever we've been discussing earlier was actually brain exercise, but this time it's physical exercise. Make sure you move, you go to the gym, you do some sports. No, very important to exercise. And you may be asking why exercise is very important.
Why?
Because when we exercise, the heart pumps blood harder. All right, and then it carries oxygen to the brain, and the oxygen is actually the food for the brain. So very, very important. And of course, another reason is that exercises releases a certain chemical or the brain fertilizer BDNF. No, and this one's very important because it promotes the growth of new brain cells and cell connectivity, especially in the area called the hippocampus, which is essential for memory and learning.
Okay.
No? So forget everything. And right now, kasi kids, they have a sedentary lifestyle,
Yes.
Parang they play computer, nakaupo, they watch TV,
That's right.
They play gadget, always sitting down. But really the key here, everything you can forget whatever I said, but this one, that make sure that your child, undergo physical exercise.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? And then another one, number 2, get enough sleep. No, sleep is very important. As we all know, when we sleep, it's the time for our body to rejuvenate and then rebuild our cells. No, so very, very important. And we also know that if we are sleep deprived, it affects our brain functioning, diba? Not just, for example, our cognitive abilities, but also yung behavior. It also affects our memory and of course executive functioning and decision making.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
And attention, etc. So get enough sleep, no? And then another one would be to eat more brain foods.
Oh, what are the brain foods?
Oh, yeah. So let me share with you, no? Very important for this one, no? Research has shown that, a diet which is very high in fructose slows down the brain, hampering memory and learning, while omega-3 fatty acids help reduce the damage, no? So what are these brain builders, no? So we have the different types of nuts, all right? So we have like the walnuts, no? And then, of course, we have different types of fish, sardine, salmon, all right?
So nuts, any kind of nut?
Most especially walnuts.
Most especially walnuts.
Walnuts,
okay.
No? And then salmon nga, because they are very high in omega-3 fatty acids. And then, of course, different types of vegetable also, no? So it can also help build up the brain. Then, of course, yung mga brain drainers that we really have to,
stay away from.
All right? Yung mga, of course, mga sodas, corn syrup, soft drinks, donuts, yung mga,
the sugary ones.
Mga junk foods talaga.
Not all the time. Not all the time for the kids. I mean, don't feed them all the time. Especially when it's summer. You get so lazy, probably. Correct. In this heat, you get so lazy to prepare food for your children. And they're just going to be there the whole day. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to go to school. You just let them feed on whatever junk you pick up on your way home from work, right? So I guess not give... serve it as treats.
Yes,
every so once in a while.
Once in a while is okay because we don't want to be depriving them then, no?
True.
Pero again, you know, but you know, most of the time, the food that they should be eating, you know, are really
healthy
food.
And this goes for the adults also.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Not too much donuts, people.
Very onion. All right.
Yeah.
And then of course the next one, that next tip would be manage technology, no?
Okay. What does that mean?
Yeah, because you know, screen time. Because when we say screen time, it's a term actually that is used for activities done in front of the screen, like for example, watching TV, computer, you know. And
tablets.
Then, using all those gadgets, no? And then even using your phone, diba? So, these are, too much screen time really can affect, attention. All right? And then, of course, it can also lead to anxiety, depression.
Oh,
and then,
okay.
you know, doing so much, having too much screen time also affects your child's sleep. No? So, kasi kumbaga, it's highly stimulating.
Yeah.
So, it makes them very active, no? So,
even in their sleep.
Correct. So, make sure that, you know, you limit the screen time of your children. And, of course, the last one would be train the brain. No?
Train the brain.
And that's where we come in, you know?
Go to Brainfit Studio.
And of course, because we are the expert here, we know really what are the different programs. All our activities, all our exercises are based on neuroscience. So there are proven, you know, research already on how our activities can really help strengthen your brain. No?
Yes.
To optimize brain functioning, basically.
Okay, this Brainfit Studio works on, you know, what do you call it? The results of years and years of research and experiment and practice.
Right. Actually, like I mentioned earlier, that you know, when the student comes to us, we do a cog map, right? At the initial profiling, and that the profiling, another reason for the for doing the cog map is really to establish a baseline. Because after doing the program, we do another post evaluation for us to be able to see the results.
Where you've gone.
No? Yeah, how the child has improved, and then of course also what areas need further work on. But from that pre and post test, we will really be able to see how Brainfit Studio has helped your child, you know, accelerate the learning process.
Okay, a while ago when we were off the air, I was asking Jeanette, you know, how different Brainfit Studio is from Kumon, from Singaporean Math, from all these other